Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Timothy J. Jones, and I am the host of the State of the Saints podcast. And for a few minutes, I just want to talk a little bit about a comment that I made on social media on Thursday night following the Cleveland Browns knocking off the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday Night Football. There was truly an upset based on the Cleveland Browns season coming into the game. They were 2-8. And they were able to knock off a really good Pittsburgh Steelers team that only lost 2 games. But I think a lot of people were talking about Jameis Winston when it was all said and done, especially some of these Saints fans out here. And, I made the comment about he was in the building. Jameis Winston was in the building for the New Orleans Saints. And the way that he's been playing over the last couple of weeks just makes you wonder, what if? And we all know the story about Jameis Winston. He wasn't really the guy when Dennis Allen became the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. Sean Payton was the one that selected him. So he was never really sold on Jameis Winston, but instead he goes out and get Derek Carr. Now, I just want to make this very clear. This is not a shot at Derek Carr at all, okay? I know Derek Carr is playing well, but I want people to understand and hear me out. As well as Derek Carr has been playing for the New Orleans Saints this season, I don't think anybody is going to be buying Super Bowl tickets for the New Orleans Saints. And, we kind of know what Derek Carr is as a quarterback. He's going to give you everything that he has. It's going to be some up and down. He's going to keep you in the game. But I don't think a lot of people are going to say that Derek Carr is going to get the Saints to their ultimate goal, which is the Super Bowl. Which is the reason why I just feel like, why didn't the New Orleans Saints just roll with Jameis Winston in the first place? If your argument was Jameis Winston cannot get the New Orleans Saints where they need to be, then why on God's green earth would you go and get a guy for $150 million that has the same narrative? It just doesn't make any sense. He could have been that bridge quarterback, I'm talking Jameis Winston, for the New Orleans Saints. And he wouldn't have demanded as much as Derek Carr did, which is $150 million. You could have took that $150 million and maybe got a wide receiver that can go alongside Shady and Olave. You could have got yourself another pass rush. You could have got yourself someone at the safety position. You could have fulfilled a gaping hole in your team. But instead, you decided to let Jameis Winston walk, and you got Derek Carr that basically gave you the same thing that Jameis Winston did, which that is what I want people to understand. It's not about, Derek Carr is looking good right now. Jameis Winston ain't going to get you anywhere. It's the fact that they both have the same narrative. So it's almost like, I don't know, it's like you're swapping an apple out for an apple. It just doesn't make any sense. So that was my whole point about it. I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this? How do you feel about Jameis Winston, the way he's playing for the Browns? And you got to be impressed. I mean, Jameis Winston is a very lovable guy. He works really hard. The teammates, they'll go to war for him because he'll go to war for his teammates. I mean, look no further than there was a play, I want to say, when Cedric Tillman fumbled the football and Jameis scrambles down the field to make a tackle, or he tries to scramble into the end zone and gets his headset battery knocked out. The guy's a warrior. So it's kind of easy for people to root for Jameis Winston, and I'm definitely one of those individuals, man. And I just want to hear your thoughts on this particular conversation. Hope everybody has a good day. And like always, all I got to say is, who dat?